What's up, guys? Welcome back. It is that time again. We are right here on the Free Fire Sub-Saharan Africa Anniversary Tournament. And this, of course, is in celebration of Free Fire being here in Africa for the past year. Of course, this is brought to you by Ikasi Esports in partnership with Garena Free Fire. And we are going to be jumping into our first matchup of the day to see what our players are going to bring to the table. Who's going to step up? Who's going to grab themselves a few booyahs along the way? And of course, as per usual, give me your predictions in the chat. Let me know, who do you think is going to be the player to grab themselves that highly sought after booyah. Of course, we are going to be going through the games here today, and we'll be moving on to the games again tomorrow. So be sure to stay tuned, don't miss out, and as always, hit that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with all the events brought to you by Ikasi Esports. But of course, without much further ado, we are getting ready to jump into our first match to see what is going to be happening, and of course, where that flight path is going to be taking us. It is just loading up. We're going to be hopping straight up into the action. It's been a minute since we've been here, but of course, let's jump up and see what everyone is going to be bringing to the table. As we can see, our flight path is coming in from that northeastern side, heading all the way across, coming in from that riverside edge, making its way in a little bit more towards the northern side of the map in general. But of course, well, yeah, we know that doesn't really deter the players. They are going to be dropping in, moving about, moving around. Speaking about players, let's start at the top. We've got Max, we've got Kaniki, we've got OPW in here. We've got God as well as Richie. We got Wait, we got Commando, we got Pi. Let's go with Pi. We've got AD, we got Santos. I like that name there for Santos, the DK part in front. But of course, with that, we also got Unz. We've got Aqua, Mellow, Savage. We got Mad Kid Jr. as well as Mellow, I guess. Not quite sure really how to pronounce that, but let's go with that. We got Towson, the first one down. And of course, we got James. I'm just going to call it James because I have no idea how to pronounce number 18's name. We got Junior, we got Elijah, we got Wolf, we got Bruxo, we got Jigs, we got Storm, Diviner. We got Nemesis, Delete, Roswell, Hisoka. We got Zero, Dan, Box, also getting boxed right into submission there. Let's see, who else do we have? We got so many names. We got Pyro, we got Izuki, we got Saga. Already spoke about Dan. There's a 1 + 1 = 0. Some pretty accurate math coming in there as well. Nashi, as well as Niter, Angel, Chaos. We got Noski. We've got Sensei, OP, Kalash, and so many players just busy dying all over the place. We got Screw Up in here as well. Laxus, Alpha, we got Black. Ooh, there we go. A quick tap coming in from Mellow side. But of course, yeah, we are going to be trying to jump around, looking to see if we can jump up into the action. And with this already, Mellow taking a little bit of a hit there. The shots coming straight on through. We've already been reduced down to only 36 remaining players. So we are going to be trying to jump around. Let's start at the top of the list in no particular order. Max already all the way back over in towards the lobby. But now as we sit and look over towards Kaniki. Kaniki just, you know, just taking a minute, taking a second, a few more hits coming in, and these numbers really starting to drop as we've been reduced down now to 32. So already 4 players dropping down in just the past few moments. Kaniki now grabbing onto a few of the mushrooms there. Always got to be careful with those mushrooms. Some of them are poisonous. Pretty sure not in Free Fire, but, you know, IRL. You just got to be careful. There we go. OPW rather. Giving us a quick seat. K77. Let's move on through. Richie now. Just on the fence. Trying to see if they can find a clear line of sight potentially. But now we're waiting to see, of course, where those shots are going to be coming in. Who's going to be sending them in? Who's going to be sending them through? So Richie just having a little bit of a dash around. We got Mercy. Right, so this is Wait. Or is it What? What or Wait? Whichever one. Trying to see if there's anyone in the vicinity. Obviously, from what we can see, there is no one. Moving on towards Commando. Oh, he's going to be running around. James gets the kill, though. Commando just showing off the vehicle there with the emotes. Looking pretty stylish. Of course, Aqua. Pretty close to the water, so the name is quite fitting. But we did see someone else in the vicinity as well. I'm curious to see whether or not Aqua is going to look to take the engagement here. A lot of parkour moves coming in from the side of Aqua as we jump onto Savage now, positioned on towards that northern side of the zone. You can see up towards the lovely riverside. Not hearing anyone in the vicinity. We have a few shots, of course, making their way on through. With that, Hisoka picks up a beautiful headshot. James now firing away at the boxes. Just making sure that everything is functioning as it should. Moving on towards Junior. Ooh, finds himself in a position. Oh, the hit's coming his way. Does have the shield up. But are we going to see Junior trying to get the strike, get the point? His opponent, of course, right above him. So needs to be careful. Here we go. K77 finding a beautiful hit in as well. The numbers continuing to fall. Down to 25 now. Of course, now that alarm does signal the start of that zone closure. But Junior just keeping his distance here. Not looking to push in just yet. Trying to keep a little bit of distance in the mix here. Of course, as we jump over on towards Elijah. You can see Elijah just hanging around the hangar region. Not getting too aggressive, but up comes the hits. And with that, woo, down he goes. Right, so beautiful kill on the screen. Of course, now Bruxo keeping a very watchful eye. We've got another player just positioned over on towards the side there. So let's see, is Bruxo going to try and take this engagement? Ooh, we got a drop coming down. Ooh, come on, Bruxo. He's out in the open. Two opponents to try and deal with now. So Bruxo now needs to decide who is he going to try and go for. The player holding up in the building or the one running up in the open. Heading up the hill. At some point, Bruxo will need to make that decision, of course, as we jump over to Storm. Storm now just moving in and around Cape Town. We don't see anyone in the vicinity just yet. We don't hear any additional footsteps, but of course we can see Naita finding the shot up on towards Richie. Hisoka moving up to a little bit more of a centralized position. We've got that drone also just up and about. Very, very centralized play coming in. Already 2 kills on board for Hisoka. Curious to see if Hisoka is going to find any additional kills. Any confirms coming through. Got a chair there to sit on in case, you know, he just wants to wait it out. To wait and see what everyone else is going to be doing. Of course, Zero also now heading on towards that zone. There we go. Flinging those nunchucks around. You know, that's pretty much what you do. When you run to zone, you whip out your nunchucks, go to town, but hopefully you hit someone in the process. That would be quite impressive. Of course, now Zero just about to make entry up in towards zone. Aqua does come through with another confirm. Meanwhile, Dan is moving in from that western side of the zone. You see Nashi still heading towards the zone itself. Seems to be quite some distance away, but it is very centralized. Ooh, we got the drop up ahead as well. So we know Hisoka is in the vicinity, but down he goes. Wow. So 19 players now remain. So Nashi could actually be quite secured in this region here. Naita, of course, now in a hot pursuit. We saw someone just up ahead. Oh, yes, come on. Pops the shield. Of course, they're fighting it out in that blue zone. So they need to try and get all the way back in towards the safe area. Otherwise, well, we aren't going to be seeing too much of them. But Knight now just trying to play it a little bit cautious. Chaos, meanwhile, will be looking pretty excited. Got that drop pretty close to him. So is he going to look to inspect it? Will we see him actually look to move in that direction? Well, he's getting a little bit closer, bit by bit. Of course, now Sensei is holding up quite some distance away from zones. We can see that zone has shifted up in towards the northeastern side. So Sensei will now have to try and cover quite a bit more ground to make it up in towards that safe zone. But Sensei doesn't want to give up on the position just yet. Just looking around, waiting to see if anyone else is looking to venture up. Kalash over on towards that clock tower position. Could potentially see Kalash actually meeting up ahead. Ooh, that drop right there on the edge. As we jump over to Skur. Skur moving up in towards factory. There we go. Aww. What's up, Skur? Yeah, we're in some bad company here. It says so on the screen. But of course now Skur just holding up in factory. Not seeing anyone moving up just yet. Alpha, however, is going to be waiting over in towards clock tower. Alpha not jumping up the opportunity just yet. Sneaking up. The zone is about to start closing up once again. And now we need to see those rushes come into the safe region. Yes, L2K, you're only going to hear this in 5 minutes, but yes. Ooh, Alpha getting shot at. Pops the shield, tries to respond. Up comes a quick rush. It is a face-off now as those walls get deployed. And with that, James sends Alpha backing. Up comes Black. Teammate there of Alpha. All the way from Zambia. Nice. Well, I assume so, because it says top Zambia. Kalash will find the head up onto Skur. As we see Rija. Let's go with Rija, because I can't read the question marks. We'll just move on through. Rija now up in towards the northern edge of the zone, rotating about. Up comes Kaneki. Positioned over on towards that southern edge of zone. Ooh. The zone closure, getting ready to catch up. Kaneki not trying to outrun that zone closure, but we still have 16 players remaining, so 15 opponents for Kaneki to go up against. K77. Oh, that looks like such a heavy pan. Not practical at all. Maybe works for free fire, but definitely not for making breakfast. Well, maybe. If it was on an open fire or something, I guess it could probably work. But of course, K77 now looking to move up. We do have that zone shifting once again. So this time now moved over on towards that southeastern side. Meanwhile, Sensei does pick up a kill. We saw, of course, Kalash also coming in with a quick hit there. Commander keeping a watchful eye. Trying to give himself positioned on towards the southern edge of the zone. Slow, steady closure coming on through. James now popping several walls. See his opponent now just running over on towards the right side of the screen. Oh, the hits come through. Who's going to pick up the engagement? This is going to be James. No idea who he's facing off against. But of course now they need to continue back up into the safe zone once again. Quite a bit of distance as that zone continues to move on through. And in fact, it seems like it is Junior going at it here with James. Was it James? Let's say yes. Bruxo also now moving in a very kind of similar approach. In fact, it was Bruxo that we saw off in the distance. Out comes the dash. Bruxo coming up with the baseball bat in hand. Oh, but they got to continue to push forward as that zone is starting to close up once again. Oh, RHU, you missed the first game. How dare you? Hope you get into the next one. But of course, here we go as Bruxo steps up, puts the shots across. We're going to see those confirms come through. Who's going to pick up the point? Bruxo already sitting on 1 point. Will he get 2? Oh, he's going to try and get it done. Oh! And indeed, with that, James gets taken right on down. Only 10 players now remain. Nashi coming up in the north, having a bit of a tussle. Shots getting fired back and forth. The zone still making its way on in. Oh, come on with that. Oh, OPW lands the hit. Niter now also looking to push on in. We saw someone right up ahead, positioned over in towards the compound. Could potentially be Chaos. Chaos now just scanning the area, keeping these eyes and ears open. Oh, does spot someone. The shots come through, and with that, Junior takes down Chaos. Sensei now looking to move up a little bit more. We got Kalash also now looking to move in from this western side. Black keeping a good position on the edge of the wall. Just trying to third party peek at so many crates just lying around. Ooh, you can hear someone. Oh! A little bit too much of a late response coming through as K77 steps up and just nails that one shot. Commando holding on towards the eastern side of zone. 10 seconds before that zone starts shrinking up once again. And we're getting closer and closer to our Booyah winner. Of course, Commando now trying to hold the position. Ooh, we've been reduced down to 6. Junior just positioned north of the safe zone. Is he going to try and push through? Oh, Niter picks up Commando. 5 players now remain. Storm holding strong over on towards the east. Niter also looking to push in from this eastern edge. We've got a little bit of opposition up ahead with that. Sensei gets taken right on down. So we only now down to 4 remaining players. Kalash looking to clear up this western side. Oh, Niter finds Junior. And with that, it is down to the final 3. It is going to be Storm. It is going to be Niter. And it will be Kalash. And in fact, they're all in the same clan. Ooh, so some nice inter-clan fighting about to erupt on screen as our final remaining players, final hopefuls, are going to be fighting it out for that Booyah. Right, so we hear a few shots coming in. Storm now positioned over towards the south. Niter over on the east. Oh, it's the final 2. Ooh, who's going to take the victory here? Will it be Storm? Will it be Niter? Of course, now Niter having the position within the zone can start to leverage that over and above Storm. Storm now having his hand being forced here. Having to try and get that position back up in towards zone. Slow and steady approach. Ooh, Niter does come out with a little bit of pre-fire. Oh, Niter getting ready for the engagement. Just warming up. Oh, up comes the utils. Nice little bounce. Doesn't make it all the way across, but Niter uses the opportunity to reposition now. Of course, Storm trying to anticipate the next potential move. Sends it over, does find a little bit of damage on towards Niter. Only 27 damage being dealt. But it's going to come down to a beautiful showdown. 2 kills already on board for Storm. 3 on board for Niter. Oh, come on. Who's going to get it? Up comes the rush. Storm looking to push forward. Niter already sitting, waiting. Oh, the shields get deployed. The shots come in. Who's going to get it? Niter picks it up as Storm gets obliterated. And with that, Niter picks up the Booyah. Well, there we go. Well done. Well played. Of course, now Niter, our victor in this game, finishing strong on 4 kills. Storm coming in with 2 kills. And of course, we've got Kalash coming in with 3. We got Junior also on 3. Sensei on 1. We got K77 finishing so strong on 6 kills. Chaos picking up 2, as well as Nashi. And then, of course, we got Broxo also bringing in the 2 kills there. James picking up 3 along the way. Kaneki only managing 1. Aqua finishing strong on 2. We got Skur coming in on 3. Dan taking up 1. Hisoka picking up 2. We got Wait on 1. Richie also on 1. Then, of course, we got Axis finishing on 3 kills. We got Pyro finishing on 2. Deleting 1 other player. And then, of course, Mello also finishing with 1 kill on the board. The rest of the lobby finishing completely empty-handed, but that is just the way it is. Some pretty entertaining start to our day here. And, of course, right here on the Free Fire Sub-Saharan Africa Anniversary Tournament. Of course, that was our first match. We are going to be getting ready now to move into the next one, so be sure to stay tuned, and we'll be back in a short few moments. So see you back in a bit. What's up, guys, and welcome back. We're getting ready to move into our second match of the day right here on the Free Fire Sub-Saharan Africa Anniversary Tournament, powered, or rather brought to you by Igasi Esports in partnership with Garena Free Fire. So we already saw a pretty entertaining first match to kick it off. That final fight coming in between Niter and Storm. And now, as we get ready to move into our final match here, I think it's going to be the final match. Yeah, just the two. But of course, we are going to be jumping into the next one to see who's going to be the player to claim the Boya at the end of this match. Of course, give me your predictions in the chat. Let me know, who do you think is going to be taking it. We'll of course have a quick look at who our participants are. As we know, a few people missed out on the first match, but that's what makes it so interesting, as we've got a few new additions, of course, coming in. But yeah, we've got to wait and see where everyone is. Speaking of which, we are going to be hopping on to the plane to see from which side it is coming, and of course where the players are going to be going. Speaking of which, here we go. All right, so jumping straight into the action. We've got our flight path starting all the way over towards that southern edge. Now coming in from Mars Electric, cutting straight through the middle of the map. The previous round, of course, we had it starting over towards Riverside, heading in the direction there of Clock Tower. But now we wait and see where everyone's going to be going. And of course, speaking of everyone, let's see who we have in the lobby. We got Nemesis, we got Skur, we got James, we got Mellow, we got Delete. Delete, of course, got deleted pretty early in the previous round, not before taking out someone else. But of course, we got Dan, we've got Denver, as well as Strange, Richie, Hisoka, K77. We got Junior, Ghost, Storm, another Junior. Oh, so we got Mad Kid Junior, and then of course GS Junior. All right, we got God in here, as well as Zero, Thrasher, 80, Apiwe, or is it Afiwe? Whichever way, probably Apiwe. But of course, we got Niter, we got 777, we got Laxus, Theus, Kalash, we got Roswell, Midnight, For Life, MR, and then For Life, non-MR, Envy, as well as, yeah. See, that's all the people we have, all our participants coming into this game. Of course, 31 of them. So let's jump around and let's see if we can find any of the action. Of course, now Skur taking the slow, steady approach. Hisoka does pick up the first kill. James also now spots someone up ahead. Ooh, tries to put the shots in, but misses. A lot of jumping. For Life taking out For Life. I don't know if that was self-inflicted, but whichever way, we are going to be jumping over on towards Mellow. Going about the looting business. Looking to see if there's any potentially good loot around. Dan, of course, also going to be moving around fairly close towards Clock Tower. But will we see Dan move anywhere else? Of course, we're waiting to see where that zone is going to be popping into. Niter does pick up a kill. What's up, Dan? Yes, Dan just giving us a standing ovation there. Not really, it was a wave, but it's the same thing. Denver, looking for some lost change under the staircase. Nothing out of the ordinary here. We see Strange also now. Just moving around the graveyard. Do you have anyone in the vicinity? Not hearing anything. Ooh, Zero does pick up Mellow though. Right, so already now being reduced down to 26 remaining hopefuls. 5 players already getting sent back up into the lobby. Alright, so Richie looking to get a little bit aggressive. Not quite sure who Richie is going up against. But we do have Hisoka now making a quick dash for it. Let's see if we can jump back onto Richie. Anything happening? Pretty curious. But either way, up onto Hisoka. Junior does pick up a beautiful confirm as well. KE77 Just admiring the wallpaper there. Mad Kid Jr. now also moving about. Nothing really happening on that end. Ghost. Will we see anything come through? Not hearing anyone just yet. Potchnok surprisingly quiet. Of course, now we got Storm up towards Keratin. All right, up comes Junior. Looking to move on through as well. Ooh. Is this going to be an engagement? Will we see a fight? Not quite sure. Right, so Junior now moving about. Up comes God over towards Mars. Electric. Nothing happening there. Zero. Also now just moving in. Ooh, 80 actually picking up a hit. Up comes Thrasher. Oh, nice play. Quick wall deployment coming through as well. The shots finding their way on in. And with that, Roswell gets sent right back to Area 51. Well done, Thrasher. Picking up the first point there. 80. And Fluffy. Holding up towards that mole position. So 80 also already sitting with 1 kill on board. Niter now just holding up towards Shipyard. Scoping it out. Not quite sure if there's anyone in the vicinity just yet. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think Niter would be doing a dance-off if there was anyone nearby. Aw. Alright, have fun. Here we go. Ooh, 777. Now moving in. What's gonna happen? I know we have someone here. Who was that? Can't remember the name. Can't remember the name. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Whoever gets the kill. Envy does, however, find a headshot. So the numbers slowly going down. So 777 here, aka Mr. Ice Gamer. Ooh, that is a risky position. Yeah, alright, let's continue onwards for life MR. Of course, now going to be moving around. Also holding up on towards Shipyard. We did see Niter here as well not too long ago. What's up, Life? Right, here is the other 4 life, the castle one. Having a nice little bit of a cheeky emote there. While moving just out of that hangar position, up comes Envy, also sitting with 1 kill on board. Ooh, Envy has some company. I'm pretty sure this is 4 life that we've got here. Who's gonna find the hits? Oh, we can hear those utils. The nade just counting down. Is Envy gonna look to get a little bit aggressive here? Who's gonna make the push? Right, so Envy. Looking to see if they can figure out where the opponent is. And with that, oh, 4 life sends the shot straight up into Envy. Woo! Yeah, don't turn your back on the opponent. Otherwise that happens. Of course, now as we move on through, we still have 18 players remaining. Nemesis giving us a little bit of air guitar jamming coming through. A lot of roses getting handed out here today. Probably because it's summer. Must be. Of course, Denver still hasn't found any change. We'll continue to look for it, but hasn't found it yet. Over towards Peak, so very centralized in the zone. There's no apparent reason to really start moving out just yet. Richie, looking pretty sneaky up here. Look at the concentration, the focus. So intense. And then I'm expecting a shot to come through the window. That'd be quite funny. But of course, up comes Hisoka now, also looking to move up. Ooh, Hisoka actually hitting up on towards peak. And that is where we've got, yeah, Diviner also holding in. So Diviner and Hisoka could actually start going at each other pretty soon. I do think, yes. Ooh. Of course, that red zone in play. If Hisoka only knew how close he was to Diviner. Grab in a few extra tools there. Yeah, Hisoka, don't. There's someone nearby. Of course, we have that zone shifting up once again now, heading all the way over on towards that southwestern side. So curious to see at which point Diviner is going to start moving from the position over in towards peak. We got K77 also just a little bit further up ahead towards the north. We got Mad Kid now rotating in from that clock tower side all the way over towards the northwestern edge. Ghost position up in the north, right here on the edge of the strip. Ooh, and as we jump all the way over on towards that southeastern side, Storm also now slowly but steadily approaching that safe area, the safe zone. Ooh, but here we go. A few cheeky shots now coming in from God. The walls getting deployed. Out comes the rush. Who could this be up ahead? It's going to be a little bit of a cat and mouse situation. But God now trying to clear it up. Oh, there we go. Come on. There's the opportunity. Finds the first hit. 21 hit points. Landing their way on through. Oh, look at the damage. It's going to be a pretty close one. Liking the walls. And with that, Thrasher picks up a kill. Hisoka picks up a kill. As well as God picking up one. There we go. No, that was it. No, not yet. It's not done. Oh, I thought it was. My bad. Just realized God doesn't have a number next to kill. It's still sitting on that big fat bubble. Ooh, there we go. Was that kill actually stolen? I believe it was. Oh, yes, it was Thrasher. And up comes Thrasher to close it out. Of course, now Zero comes cruising in style back in towards the zone. Only 14 players remain. Thrasher now just running on pure adrenaline, pushing in from that southern edge. Already having 3 kills on board. Is there going to be 4? Up comes Thrasher, looking to continue the thrashing. Oh, finds a little bit of damage on the first nade. Sends up the second one. Does find 93. There we go. So quite a bit of damage being dealt. And with that, yeah, gets taken right on down. Thrasher now just on an absolute roll. We've got 80 coming in along that southern edge as well. Just looking to push on through. Niter holding up in the north. A much more conservative play coming in from Niter this time around. Only 1 kill. Maybe Niter's holding back for that final push. Is keeping a watchful eye on that watchtower. No idea who's up there. Of course, we see 4Life MR a little bit further away. 4Life Castle also up in towards Clock Tower. Nemesis is going to be holding over in towards Botchanok. Do you have a few other players in the vicinity busy fighting it out? Not quite sure who that is and whether or not we'll be able to get into those fights. Richie is going to be moving up as well. Hisoka. Oh, moving in as Richie goes down. Up comes Hisoka. Tries to find the hits, but of course the shield getting popped right on up. Out comes the wall as well. Oh, the wall was pointing the wrong way. Hisoka now trying to close it up. And with that, sends down Diviner. Diviner eventually finding the change, but not the kind of change they were hoping for. Mad Kid is the player we see Niter going up against. Oh, does find a beautiful shot. Niter taking 43 damage. Up comes another rush. Liking the deployment of the walls coming through with that Zero. Also does pick up a confirm. Storm picks up Zero in the process with a Vector. So Mad Kid now getting pushed as Niter is making their way on through. See if we can figure out where Niter is. Here we go. Yeah, Niter just positioning on the off angle. Quick wall coming in there. Oh, that one doesn't really find the spot, but Niter does, though, with the hits. Comes rushing up into the shield, getting ready to push on through once again. Up comes the hits, and with that, Mad Kid takes down Niter. Beautiful play. But with that, we have now been reduced down to our last 8 remaining players. For life, MR is going to be moving around the clock tower, heading towards factory. Oh, here we go. Castle coming in with the shots, and with that takes down MR. Well done, well played. Hisoka now caught up in an engagement in the north. Quickly looking to reposition. I'm not quite sure if Hisoka's been spotted. Oh, but he's got a visual. Does send the shots through. Only 7 remaining players. See if we can jump up and figure out who that is. It's definitely not Mad Kid. Oh, it could potentially be Ghost. Ghost now wrapping around that northern side. Storm. In a bit of a fight. We can hear that sword, of course, being pulled out up ahead. Not quite sure who it is. Storm now trying to play this one a little bit more cautious. Fully aware of the players right behind. With that, it is, of course, Thrasher that steps in, picks up the confirm. And with that, for life, MR gets taken back into the lobby. Thrasher seems to be very pleased and satisfied with himself. Of course, the zone and starting to close up momentarily. AD holding on to the edge. 6 remaining hopefuls. AD jumps out, tries to get the shots in. Quick wall deployment getting sent up once again. Oh, come on, finds the angle. Will he get to confirm? Come on. Oh, up comes the bush. Up comes the wall. The zone continuing to push forward. Oh, you gotta be so careful. The shots come through, and with that, Ghost gets picked up. As AD sends the shot straight on in. Hisoka now coming in from that southern edge. Mad Kid picks up yet another confirm, and we now are left with only 4 remaining players. Mad Kid looking to make a beautiful comeback. Let's see whether or not that will be something he can accomplish here. A danger zone doing some dangerous things. Storm now looking to hold up in the southern edge. We know that Mad Kid is positioned inside a factory. 80 all the way over on towards the eastern side. Oh, but out comes Hisoka, getting ready to push, finds the hit. Oh, is he gonna get the confirm? No, those walls are just getting deployed all over the place. Slow, steady tap. Oh, come on. At some point, that wall will need to pop. Hisoka now trying to move up, trying to see if we can find the angle, but we are still sitting on 4 players. The zone coming up. Hisoka getting rushed, and with that, Mad Kid picks up the confirm, sends him backing. But Storm now using the opportunity to move in. You can see under the wall as well. Come on, beautiful angle there. Come on, Storm, use it, use it. Sends up the spray, but a quick shield deployment coming on through. Oh, saving grace for Storm. Oh, he's going to be able to close it up, though. No, so close. Storm just holding on to the edge. Up comes 80. Oh, it's going to be absolutely insane. Back and forth between Storm and 80. And with that, 80 picks up the final hit. Brings himself a beautiful booyah. Well done, well played. 80 sneaking in the final finishing blow. Storm taking 2nd place once again, though. So pretty impressive stuff. But 80 finishing strong on 4 kills. Storm coming in with 2. We got Mad Kid Jr. finishing up on 3 kills. Hisoka coming in with 3 as well. Thrasher just thrashing about, picking up 5 kills. For life, the castle one, finishing strong with 4 kills. Of course, MR finishing empty-handed. Niter picking up 2. Zero picking up 2 as well. We got Junior finishing on 3 kills. Envy with only 1 kill. Fuse also finishing on 1. And that is all she wrote. Those are the only kills that we got through this entire game. So, of course, some pretty impressive stuff happening across the board. But I gotta say, this was quite the entertaining start to our anniversary tournament for the Free Fire Sub-Sahara Africa. So, yeah, some pretty impressive plays. But, of course, well, it is gonna be... I believe this was our final match. I think it was. Right, but of course, we are going to be continuing tomorrow with even more gameplay as we get ready to move on through. We, of course, are thinning down the herd, getting them ready before we move into our grand finals, which should be up next weekend. So quite a bit to look out for as we have a beautiful celebration. And of course, be sure to check out the discounted rates in-game. I'm pretty sure you guys are aware of that. We've got quite a few things already being reduced to 70%. So quite a bit of a discount there. So yeah, hop on board, get yourself a few nice things there, you know. If not, why not? But yeah, let me quickly just confirm. I believe this was our final match of the day. Yes, there we go. All right, so 100%, that is the end. Thank you so much for joining in, guys. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. And of course, we look forward to seeing you all back again tomorrow as we continue with our second day of the anniversary celebrations right here on the Ikasi Esports channel. There we go. Have a fantastic time. See you all back again.